hashtag.
What's up, everybody? How are we doing on this kind of a rainy day, but not bad, not hurricane rainy, but apparently very hurricane riptidey along the coast, and I don't know. So, take an umbrella. Anyway, how we doing? We had had some of the early crew in here. See Joe Russ, Gassy Masher were in here pretty early. There's Frankie78 showed up. Slippy Fishy, what's up, Matilda? What else we got here? Andy PC2S. Member for 3 months. Come on, vroom. Yeah, I'm hoping. Maurice Walker, what's up? Chris, Pancake Man, a lock watcher. How you doing? TJ, did I say Mr. S? Did I say Maurice? I don't know. But either way, what's up? Simon Griffins, hello. Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna finish putting this back together a little bit and see what we can do. If we don't get it started tonight, I'm just gonna have to start dicking with it when I get time offline and just try to sort something out so that we're not just sitting here for days and days and days and days trying to just fucking get this thing going. What's up, Clive? Jacques Attack, Delta Mike. In regards to that, why don't I turn this on? So we need to figure out what we're doing next week. Whatever happens this week, next week we gotta start something new, and if need be, I'll be dicking with that. So even a cough sputter would be good. Yeah, I'd love that, because that would mean we're right there. I hope we're starting the engine. We'll see. I got the engine mount cut. It's sitting in the perch, but I haven't put it back on yet. We'll do that. We'll go from there. So you got to answer that. You just do like hashtag and then the number as the thing. I'm trying to make it a little easier this time. So feel free to vote for our next Lego thing. Well, let's see that. We got a Vertitherma Woofle. Let's do a quick toast to everybody that's here. Cheers. Thank you for stopping by, and here's hoping. Yeah, that's it. Hashtag and the number. And sometime this week, I'm going to order some stuff off of Engine DIY. Probably Friday. I'll do that Friday during like movie night. In the beginning, hashtag number. Not quite like that, Jack Attack. Not quite. Shouldn't it be updating? Yes, it should. Yeah, hold on. Why isn't it updating? God, this fucking... Hold on, let me reset the poll. Is this, let's do that. Hey, I guess vote again. Seems like it was broke. This poll system is just weird, but yeah, sorry about that. Vote again, my bad. I guess it'll work this time. Let's see, what am I going to vote? Yeah, it looks like it's working. Alright. You redo that. I'll get ready for the Vertitherma Woofle. I'm going to take a little bit of what's left of my tobacco fucking thing here. I bought another one, but it requires an external battery pack. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Is it not working still? What is... Let me click something here. Like, it just doesn't want to work. It's trying? Like, do I just gotta keep flicking the bean here to get it to work? Like, that's it. There ain't nothing else to it. I don't know why it's not updating correctly. But keep on trying. You're saying it's no hashtag? Now it's no hashtag? Oh my god. It was hash, wasn't it? It was hashtag. So they changed that shit again. All right, just do the number then. God damn these people. Like I guess I need to read the notes. Let's see if I flick that. There we go. Yeah, just answer with the what happened. Oh my god. I'll just leave it up for a while. Y'all figure it out. It keeps just. I'm not going to touch it anymore. We'll just let it go. I guess pick your number, type it during the vertithermal. I ain't touching it. It's acting fucking weird. I'm gonna have to see what they changed on it. So yeah, pick your number, do the number thing, and let's vertithermal woofle. Dear God, maybe something will work right today. Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to do something. Like as soon as we're done this, I need to stand up for a minute and grab something so I don't forget it for work tomorrow. Because I know I'll forget. Anyway, yeah, the poll will come back after this. One for Friday. Set chat on fire. And skadoosh. Alright. Let me flick that back. You can see the poll. It looks like it's actually working. Oh yeah, it is actually working. Alright, I'm gonna grab something real quick. Hold on a second. Because I'm gonna kick my own ass if I forget this. Hold on. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Got that. Well, that'll remind me of that. Now, I guess let's get started on getting this thing back together and, oh yeah, we're still voting. I should probably bring that over to the other screen for a little while, shouldn't I? Ninja poll. Copy. Lego camera. Where's the Lego camera? Oh, there it is. I don't actually have the poll in here. Okay, paste as a reference. We'll move that up to there. All right, let's see what's up with Legos or Legos. The engine. What's up, Lorcan? Brian, PJ, Kevin Hardesty. Okay, what are we looking at here? Let me move over and bring this over. And I don't have the outside mics, but I do have the inside Twitch music. All right. And it's raining out, so that's all we hear is pretty much anyway. Okay, so this is sitting in its cradle. I'm just going to leave the starter wires loose and just connect them directly to the battery, and then have a separate power feed going to the rest of it, because that'll also help eliminate a little bit of the voltage drop going to the system. Okay. I'm going to have to figure out where the Allen keys. I sorted out the bench so I could work on Lady Abigail. Weird, everything was like I even sorted out the Allen keys and shit. I need something to set this one, and I don't have a bunch of junk sitting around. This should work. Cheated and voted twice? Whatever works. I haven't really done any testing on the voting system, so you're all my guinea pigs, I guess. Okay. This, and we need an Allen key that fits this, preferably just... Oh, wow, it's actually sitting right there. Strange. I need this as a guide pin for the rear mount, because I don't know why. That's just what they want it to do. Yeah, we're good up there. If I can get this over this way and behind, I probably can't. Come on, man. Hey, has anybody watched new King of the Hill? Is that any good? I've been hearing like all kinds of it's good, it's not good. Not sure, oh shit. I'm curious what people hear, if any of you have watched it. Come on, you bugger. Blink. Do I have a little magnet? I don't think I do. I think I only have like a giganto magnet. Sit ubu. Yeah, actually the screw, you know, I talk about tightening the tension screw on the microphone. Yeah, it's fully tensioned. It is tight all the way. This is just a heavy ass microphone. Can I get in there with these? If I want to knock it over, I can. Right. You watched the entire season. Which entire season? Or was that something I was talking about? Oh, come on, man. Need like 5 hands to do this because of this stupid shim. Dang it. Dag nabbit. Same tweezers you use? Yeah, I keep getting these with, they come with the Lego lighting kits. They're always these purple ones. They're nice. I got 2 of them. There might be a third around. How many Lego? We may have that many Lego lighting kits. Well, aftermarket Lego lighting kits. Alright, can you get on here and just sit, please? Please? Now you're gonna be a butthead. How in the world am I gonna get this? Apparently it's something like... Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. Come on. Come on, you butt. I remember it being this... I do remember it being this annoying last time, too. We'll say that. It's just one of those things. It's like you knew, like, why did you use 2 different planes on engine mounts? Where's that big ass magnet at? Actually, no. Let me get the... Let me see if this driver here will get up there for enough. Redneck loving life. You are so jealous right now. Oh, careful. This engine has been a curse. It is seemingly, at least in my opinion, either I'm just really, really bad at doing this. But I mean, yeah, I know how to work on engines and shit. But, like parts of the manual were wrong. It was missing parts that I was expected to pay for, even though they were missing from the kit. So, like, I had to pay for them. It's a lot of anomalies with this kit. Hence, it hasn't started running yet. Set that down. That's in the way. This is just like super too long. I gotta go off the table. Alright, cool. And doesn't reach. Okay. Yeah, the jury's still out on how good of a kit this is. It's been pretty frustrating. And I know part of it has to do because, like, I'm new with this shit. But I am very mechanically inclined. And there's just a lot of very mechanically inclined and well-versed in Chevy V8s. And, it's kind of a disappointing, project. Where did the fucking piece go? Is it in there? Alright. Now, can I get that? Sorry. To line up with that. Wow, this is so weird. Hold on, I gotta put my, where are they at? There. Oh, where's the good flashlight at? Oh. Must be, is it in my room? Flashlight! Alright, must be in my room. Alright, where's the other one? Okay, where's the one that was here 5 seconds ago? Come on, man. I can use that one. I can use this to see. That weird. No, that missed. And that just fell. Dear God. Can we lean or something? How about that? Come up here. Right there. Down. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good flashlight. Now I gotta get that dumb spacer out. Oh, man, I gotta move the engine to get it. Yes. What the fuck is it stuck on? Okay. Well, this is going swimmingly. See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, y'all shouldn't have to be subjected to me fiddle fucking this stupid shim for the next 5 hours. That light is just annoying right now. Alright. So part of the project, you know what, let's get the non-shim side one first. Because I think part of the problem is the engine is sitting lower than it needs to. If I can just get one freaking screw in here somewhere, or two of them to kind of hold it up level, then we'll do the, actually we'll do both easy sides. Because, like, you know, that one's already done. So, yeah, let's do the easy ones without the stupid shim. We'll keep them loose. but it'll still support the engine at its proper height. Doom guy fighting a face hugger. Ooh. Yeah, that face hugger, that's the Easter bunny. And the downloaded directions to change into a face hugger. Because everybody likes to have their face hugged. Alright, can't use the big screwdriver on this side. Alright, so we're back to the slow way. And really, any reason it's slow is because there's freaking 800 wires in the way. Supposed to be regular gas, not seen it yet though. This is 93 octane fuel. They recommend 92 to 95. And that's just what we have around here, 93. I think there's some places that do 92, but not that big a deal. Come on. You can do it. There you go, buddy. There you go. Alright, those three are in. I want to get this one in a little bit more. It's just in a really tough spot, like everything else on here. Let me back that out a little bit. That a little loose. That a little loose. So now we can see about getting the shim. Like, we don't have to worry about this side because that's the side I cut half the mount off, since it was completely in the way of everything. Alright, let's see what we can do with this shims now. Where are you going there, radiator? Alright. I can use this one to get the bottom. Oh, it actually lines up pretty good. I wonder if there's enough friction to hold this. Might be. Yeah, I get to use my Xbox pry bar again. Come on, you little fucker. Yeah, it's got enough to hold it and to hold it in the wrong spot. Where the hell is it now? It's like in the area. Hell, if I can get that one hole in. Let's see. Just calm down, radiator. Let's see, I'll get it in there whatever way we need to. But if I can get the bottom in first, that'll make stuff a whole lot easier. Alright, nobody breathe. Did I miss the noise? You expect this trouble with the $100 Temu version. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. Because it makes me wonder if the Temu version would have some of the dumb shit worked out. I get this behind there to push that. Yes, I can. Ah, sweet. Oh, a little more. A little more. Oh, you kidding. Let's use the annoying light again. All right, I think we're lined up. Now I just got to figure out how to get a screw in there. Whoa, what was that? Here's somebody. Redneck loving life. Appreciate the follow, brother. It wasn't too bad. Work wasn't horrible. Got home. My new red dot was here. So I got that on the AR. And Lady Abigail has much better eyes now. Took the pistol sight off and put a primary arms, you know, just a 1x 2 MOA red dot. Fucking glass on it is nice. Candidate 45 degrees off of the 1 to 8. We have both screws in, folks. Holy shiza. By a Conway. Yeah, once upon a time, we bought a B2 bomber. That went about the same. Alright, tighten all these up. Click. Nope, hey, give me my bit back. And just throwing it all over the place. What is magnetic? Oh, probably the magnets in the oil filter. Derp. Derp. Alright, now we can tighten up the other side and move on with the next task. Yeah. One of which will be to remove one of these screws and replace it with this engine grounds. Ta-da! Yeah, let's pull this one. That's a nice, easy one to get to. Even better, it's already got the screw on it. Forgot about that little guy. Kind of helps if the ignition has a reference. I mean, it's probably going to get it through the frame anyway, but you know what? We'll get clean with it. All right, let's get to the other side. We're going to have to use Allen keys on that. We missed the top of the... Oh, we did miss the top of the hour, didn't we? Let's see. Top of the hour toast, everybody. Grab a sip, grab a drink, grab a puff, grab a butt. Oh, no, go pet your cat. But either way, let's do a top of the hour toast here. After I turn this around and drop my Xbox crowbar on my deck. That over there. Anyway, cheers, everybody. Some of us didn't miss it. Okay. Radiator. Wires. I'll get these wires, some of these wires out of the way, then we'll get another engine mount. Go ahead and bonk the shit out of that. Okay. Jack Attack rocking it out. Much appreciated there, boss. Okay. Starter wires. Actually, I'm just going to run these straight through that little hole so that they're not just sitting around on top of everything. And just bring them around. Like that. Okay. Let's just back up here. Okay. The alternator wires there. I should have that as marked wire ground. That's usually how I do that. Oh, there's a little guy. Yep. Do. Cotton Barrett, what's up? Sexy German man. Have you all tight here? Very good. The distributor. Show that down here. This is right about where it needs to be, if I remember. That's about 1.5 inches out on the carb. Let me see. That's. Did I loosen? No. Oh no, I still got to tighten that side. That's right. Why is that loose? Because you didn't tighten it, asshole. Oh yeah, it's a good reason. Good call, everybody. Ooh, C2S going with the advanced ASCII boobage there. Look at that. That's better than what you got to see on the Scramble channel with the Scrambly bar. When do I plan to start it? Hopefully very soon, like, well, I plan to try to start it. We've been trying. Next attempt will probably be, what, 15, 20 minutes or something? Yeah, like the instructions had the timing in backwards. The cam timing was a little weird on it too, if I remember right. Alright. So the engine mount's good. That's now tight and not really wobbly. The starter we torqued the shit out of. It's got the new wires on it. Let's get the radiator from falling off. Or keep, I'm sorry, let's get the radiator. Let's keep the radiator from falling off. Where's the shit for that? That's probably in the mag box. whole bunch of extra shit in here. That, that's the stock belt. That. These. C2S is a booby savant. That's not inaccurate. That's pretty good. I don't think I need it there. Nipples, shims, that little tool thing, fuel line divider, suction cup goes up there. This divider shit can just go in here. Hardware. Don't need those. Don't need this. Little fucker. That's whatever. Alright. That's probably extra. I just need to get some fast. Yeah, okay. 6mm washers. Let's see how we got the washers divvied out for these. How's that vote going? Facehugger and Aldi truck. Alright. That may only be like one episode, but we'll see. And if so, then we'll just work on another Lego thing. There's 4 of those washers, 4 of those. There's a whole bunch of these nuts. I think they're all the same. Don't worry about that or that. These I had to do nut up because of the hoses being in the way of getting an Allen key on top. That was like super insta fucking finger cramp. Like, wow. That means I'm going to have to figure out where my wrenches are. There they are. That was difficult. Okay. Might as well do everything the same. These nuts. MRE tomorrow, yes. That is sitting behind me. I don't know. Who did I don't know. I don't think I've told you guys yet. I figured out we're missing an MRE in the pack. And I'm going to be honest with you, I ain't worried about it. Because it was the lemon pepper tuna, which I happen to know was one of them, like, those bridge for whatever it is, that shit company with the really bad MREs. That's basically what it is. So we're just going to replace that with another MRE. Like I just ordered a 12-pack of just random MREs. So we'll see what shows up, and we'll fill in week 21 with something that's probably going to taste a lot better. Because I've had the lemon pepper tuna, and it's like, okay. This is what we're doing, huh? Okay. Lemon pledge tuna. Yeah, it's not far from the truth there, boss. It's just pretty plain for tuna, even for tuna. I mean, it basically just tastes like tuna with really no other thing to it. And then, you know, everything you're eating it on is just some basic bitch shit from that crappy MRE company. Well, the only thing I miss is like, oh man, I wonder what if they had cool sides. Like sometimes they know that what they're giving you is some bunk ass bullshit, so they at least give you cool sides. Okay. What was that, a 5? Where is it, 5 or 5.5? Oh no, these are big boys. Is that a 7? That might be a 6. Get it in the hole. Okay. Okay. And an appropriate Allen key. I don't know if that would be this one. Do not believe so. Let's see. That's going to be too small for show. Right, next one up here. Don't know what happened to that MRE, man. That was kind of a bummer. I was just kind of sorting through them, and I went, let me like order them real quick so that, you know, when I got to come get them, I don't have to search as much. I started at 24, 23, and just like going down, and then I'm like, where'd 21 go? Looked around. And then, yeah, I kind of looked to make sure I didn't like derp it, like, you know, sometimes you set one on the side somewhere, but nah, it wasn't there. The weird thing was the box was full. So, I don't know. I mean, not that you know, an MRE takes up a egregious amount of room or anything, but ooh, there's a noise. Give a toast. Give a toast. Yeah, I bought that toaster I was talking about. Speaking of which, I still got to open it, but yeah, I bought a little two slice toaster, but the 2 slices do bagels as well. It's got bagel mode, so as long as it's got bagel mode, we're good. Yeah, cheers everybody. Happy 420. This engine has a case of Ligma balls. Yeah, pretty much. Did I say 15, 20 minutes? It might take a little longer. But it's definitely very soon. Oh yeah, Redneck, Love and Life. We've been messing with this on and off for a while and slowly troubleshooting all the various problems. Like if this were a full-size Chevy V8, like we'd be done. Because like I could build those like very easily. Like I got one in my garage, I still gotta finish. Like I can build an engine. I can troubleshoot, I mean that's my job. It's just, this is a less than optimal setup. Especially for the price. Alright, belts. Let's get a belt on there so we can get the, let me go ahead and prime the water and oil anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Where'd the lid go? Okay. Let's put the breathable lid on the colon just in case it actually starts. Over here. Move this. This over here. Alright, belts. Where's the belts? Where's the belts? Alright, now we gotta deal with this jagged ass, janky fucking tensioner system. Nope. I need another wrench. What size that is? Maybe that's the 5. It is awfully scratched up. Ugh. So you know about firing order timing, suck, squeeze, bang, blow, all the... Oh, yeah. That's cool. I've been building engines for 30 years. I mean, not exclusively, but I think I built my first engine when I was 18 because I blew it up on the side of the road, acting like an idiot. So I decided to learn a thing or two. And now I fix forklifts all day. And cranes and aerial equipment. All big dumb stuff. There. Make sure we get this put on these pulleys nicely so that it can fucking rip itself off, since the pulleys have absolute dog shit for alignment. Oh. Remember how this thing goes on here. It ain't like that. Oh, wait, that pulley's not one. That's right. One of these pulleys that rode over the wrong way. Is it like that? It might be like that. That coolant hose. That. Okay. Man, I should have made a drawing. I forget how this thing went again. A drawing. That. There we go. Alright. Yep, that's it. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, good, that's even better. That wasn't all the way on the pulley, so we can make this a little tighter. So it can pull itself back off here. This tensioning system is so weird. It's like kind of it's almost non-existent the way it fucking works. Because if that doesn't slide, let's do. That was when we do that. Let me look up here. Holy shit, what's up, people? God damn. Welcome, someone. Someone bloody random. What's up? Someone has been lounging only to pop in before boom. Scruff nose fine. We're not sure the engine does it. Yeah, the engine's still having a little bit of a crisis, it would seem. Right, well, I guess that's about as tight as that's going to get with this weird tensioner setup. Okay. Like, I don't even know how. Honestly, I don't even know what the stock tensioning setup is on this. Or did we take, I guess we modified it to make it work here? I guess so. That's tight enough, I think. Alright, so the belt's on. That's, we need fuel. I ain't worried about the fan. We'll worry about the fan once we actually get it running. Fuel line hooked back up. Tiny flathead, buddy. Hello, tiny flathead. Oh, hey, Scruff, you got this bullshit again? Yeah. Alright, we'll see how much fuel it just gulps out of this thing. Track that. Don't need a vacuum. The battery is over here. Do this without just absolutely crashing the microphone. I think that's about it. Well, at least for this attempt. Oh wait, I still got stuff I gotta plug in underneath. Hold on. Sorry, the distributor's not plugged in. Crap. You stay there. Stay there. Oh, and I gotta strip those wires. Okay. Yeah, that's the old starter wires. Okay. The starter switch doesn't work. That's been cut out. And I'm just, like I said, these wires are just going to be direct from the clamps. Ooh, wow, I just whacked the shit out of the camera. Alright. Use a twist. What a twist. My next D&D character shall be named Tiny Flathead. Perfect. Wait, who? Bolt not running on wrong side. Belt not running on wrong side of the cam or crank, is it? Well, that's all. That's a chain. As far as cam and crank going together, if that's what you mean, they're linked. Well, yeah, they're geared together and under the timing cover. If that's what you are referring to. Here. So we know it knows how to suck fuel. So that's not going to be a problem. That's for sure. Actually, you know, let's strip this a little longer to make this easier. The grounds we can tie together. I'll just touch the starter positive to the positive cable to start. And that would be this wire. This is the ignition wire. Those are off. Now we got a whoop ass battery. We know that's not going to be a problem. Let's turn it off. Well, now everything's turned on. Okay. That doesn't matter. That's out of the system now. So we got the starter wire. So we got fuel. We got this. We got a belt, which who knows? That thing has been already been trying to fly off. Oh, that's there. We did the firing order. That's a little throttle. We'll give it now half throttle. I guess let's see what happens here. I don't expect if it were to run, I wouldn't expect it to be like immediate. Let's see. Oof. It's pretty loud. Like I'm not hearing any popping on that one. Let's turn this a little bit. And we're not getting anything this time. Okay. Let's see. Let's make sure that wire is not dangling all over the wrong place. I was kind of expecting a little more out of it this time. Let's see if it's sparking. Sucks. Let's go back to ground. Yeah. Yep. The ignition's working. Troubleshooting's fun. Let's see if it's getting out to a spark plug, because we know the timing in here was really weird out of the box. All right, so let's see if the spark is getting to it. Yep. All right, so the distributor is in a pretty good spot. So we know it's sparking where it sits. So what else would keep this hog from starting? The internal timing on the distributor is good. We know it's mechanically timed properly. We went through that a couple times. It'll crank up. We got it on the compression stroke. We got spark on the compression stroke. It's going sparky spark, so we'll just leave the distributor there. Like, we're not going to mess with that really anymore. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and snug it up a little bit, because we should at least be getting some kind of reaction out of it. Where's the goddamn Allen keys go? I'll snug that up a little bit. Okay. Where's the start wire? Laying on everything. Okay. We're getting spark. We're getting that. I'll close the fuel valve a little bit. And we definitely learned from the past couple times, like, you just don't crank the piss out of it. Since we almost melted the motor. Oh, good. Well, I don't have to worry about soldering that because it's just melting together. That's cool. Is the fuel moving? Barely. Close that a little bit. Okay. Let me open that. Ooh. I think we almost had something there. Let's see. I'm going to open that another half turn. What is that? See how the starter feels. That's not too bad. You saw a puff of exhaust. Yeah, that it went like it gurred a little bit. I think that was our first puff of ignition. Well, actually, it would be like our third. So we've had a couple before. Oh, it's dun dun dun. Yeah, it's getting a little hot. We'll give that a second. So the fuel doesn't seem to be gushing out like it was. So that's good. We know we're close. I'm going to tweak this just a fucking 2 degrees. Snug that up. See if we get any difference from the poofs. An immobilizer fault. Yeah, really. We're sorry. As far as I haven't gotten shocked yet, that's cool. Ooh. Uh-oh. Did we just lunchbox the starter? Or did we just lock the engine? Let's see. Oh, wait, yeah, starter's starting to smoke. We may have lunchboxed it. Let's give it a minute, see if it was a thermal protection, because it doesn't feel hot. It feels pretty warm. And we'll see if we launched it or if thermal protection. So let's take a second. Like, it's starting to shimmy and shake, so like we're close. I'll tell you what, it's after tonight. If we don't get it, one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the valves. Now that it's at least been moving and shit, I'm going to regap the valves to make sure that's not a thing, which I doubt, but nothing wrong with regapping them now that it's been moving and shit. And while everything's off, I will triple check the crank to cam to distributor to your mom timing. What was that? That was a what? Stretch. Yeah, let's do a stretch while we wait for the starter, hopefully to just cool off. So at least crack your knuckles, folks. Do something a little stretchy. Probably shouldn't have that sitting there. Oh, man. Yep. Okay. Oh. Well, it does cool off. Yeah. It's still pretty hot. Let's see if it at least twitches. I feel at this point, now we're just looking for more fuel. Maybe. I didn't notice if it was like going fucking crazy on our hydrate. Oh yeah, we can hydrate too, yeah. What's up, Dutch? Alright. A little more fuel. See if the starter still works. That's not good. Well, we may have actually launched the starter this time. We'll give it a few more minutes. Like I said, it might just... Oh. Wait. Back of the starter fell off. That's less than optimal. Huh. Through all this bullshit to get this fucking starter on here. And there's the back of it. And so what came out? One. It's got brushes. The brushes still move. One of the screws fell out. And I guess the other, I hope the ones, I guess maybe they both shook loose. So where's that other screw at? Huh. Like, I'm telling you, man, this is a nightmare project of sorts, I'll say. Alright, I'm gonna have to move this around to see if the other screw is, like, somewhere. Can I do this without taking the gas tank off? Let me make sure it's not in the motor. I've seen weirder happen. Shit off here. Okay. Not there. Not underneath. Not there. So we have a rogue screw somewhere. Alright. Well, where's the thing? What kind of screw do we have here? A really long screw with an isolator on it, of course. Of course. Huh. Well, I guess I should see if this even threads in. I'll do the bottom corner since I can definitely reach that. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to reset the brushes and shit too. Does this have a brush holder? It sort of does. Might be able to use this. Oh no, is that the plastic? I hate trying to reset brushes. Especially when they don't have places on them to hold them for installation. That's ridiculous. So I'm probably going to have to take the starter off to get that screw. Probably, yeah. And that's once I figure out how to. Ooh, that was a subscribe thing. I appreciate the subscription there, Ben. That's subscription in the middle of chaos. Always appreciated. Let's see if this will work. Something just fell off of it. What the fuck? Oh, it's one of the washer or the isolators. That yeah, whatever. Okay, let's see. Nope. I use this to spread the brushes while they're right there. I bet I could. Like, I'm sure there's a trick to this. Ooh. Need tinier. Do I have tinier? I do have tinier screwdriver, sort of, but tinier screwdriver may not be deep enough. Ooh. Tiny screwdriver might barely. Damn. Just a little longer. What else do we got here? I couldn't get because the way that's sitting on the engine mount, I would have to get this cover around the mount and then spread those out. Oh, that may work. These may work. Oh, it depends on the angle, though. Come on. Let's see. I think I got one of them. I feel like I'm trying to pick a lock. I am, actually, I guess. I'm trying to get two tumblers to fucking line up. Man, that is like almost fucking there. Goddamn engine mount. Alright. I'd love to know where that screw went. Like, I'm not seeing it in my screw pile, like my laying on the table screw pile, you know what I mean? So I have no idea where that is. I'm going to take all that shit apart again. Let me move this over here. That's important. Where'd that other... Let's do over there. Alright. Let me disconnect the fuel, because obviously we're not going to be cranking anymore. Okay. Seal that. Did I keep that tape? No. Why would I do that? Oh, there it is. Okay. Brushes are put back in end cap afters. Take the spring out on the end caps and then the brush. Oh, okay. Let's see. Where's the end cap here? Oh, there's that particular screw, not our screw. Wow, that's just laying right across a bunch of electrical shit. Come on, ass clown, what you doing? There. I'm trying to see where the fuck you were. Oh wow, that is a tiny. Yeah, that's the case. That's a similar setup to what I'd be doing on a motor brush. Just really goddamn small. And more difficult to work with. Yeah, just push that back. That just fell off. Cool. Oh, fuck. That's up top. Whoa. See how easy this is to do with it in situ. Let's see. If I put that, I'm just going to have to put this one back on. And do that again without pinging the spring off. Because resetting this isn't going to be that simple. Get in the slot. Okay. Now you come hither and up. Thank you. Okay. Actually, I might need that. Where's this? Okay. Come on, man. think it's one. Okay. I got one screw. Going to need another one. Wonder what thread this is. Those are two. It looks, it might be a two. Maybe. It is a two. Okay. Do I have one just a tiny is a little bit bigger? Probably not. Let's see. Oh no, there it is. Oh, okay, no. Okay, so the other one fell out and laid in the electronics. Perfect. Okay, well, either way we got it. Fuck. Okay, okay, okay. Tiny Phillips. And I just dropped one of the washers because I'm a fucking dumbass. Let's see if I can find it before I move. Yes. Hello, shorts. Okay, let me scoot up a little bit here. Shit, less likely to hit the floor. This is like serious blow zone material because like we just fucking did all that shit to get the starter on there. Let me get a magnetic tip on this. I think it is a magnetic tip. Is that it on the left? There's one there and then this one here. Hopefully the threads are still good in the starter. Hopefully that's not the problem, because I think it might be, because that's not threading in. Like that's bottomed out, no threads. Unless like is the front pushed down? Or... that one might be, that's not getting any threads, okay. Let's make sure we're lined up. Just, can't we catch a goddamn break on this thing? It may have called threads. That means this one should be damn close to doing the same. So those may have stripped out on the bottom one. Actually, I think the top is stripped out too. Yeah, because that's just spinning too. Alright, cool. Cool, man. That's fucking great. Roll those right back out. Is it stripped or is this plate out? Ah, no, there's the plate is out of whack. is this? What the fuck is that? Alright, let's try that again. The little plate in it was in a in the wrong spot. I gotta get all this shit to line the fuck back up. Okay. Got anything in there you can find, buddy? Oh. I do believe he said yes, as a matter of fact. How about you up top? No shit's given up top, alright. Now we're close. Because you threaded in. Come on, buddy. You know you wanna. Your friend's doing it. Your friend's catching threads. Peer pressure work on hardware? I don't really think it does. Like, this is some of the hokiest bullshit. Like, the way this starter plate is attached with this... it's literally a floating plate that's just sandwiching it on tabs. Like, what the fuck hokey bullshit is that? I don't use the word hokey a lot. Like, you gotta deserve that shit. This is fucking hokey. Now I'm worried about stripping the bottom one out because I'm gonna have to keep taking it in and out to figure out what the fuck's going on up the top. How fucking dumb is this? It is exactly where it needs to be. Come on, get on there. Let's try the top one first. Do believe we have engagement on both fasteners. Okay. Okay. The brush springs. Yeah, we're not done yet, folks. Let's see if we can do this without pinging the whole fucking spring off and just having to start all over. Which means we gotta grab one part of the spring while not grabbing the other one that is directly against it. I need something that I can go under. I wonder if this file will give me enough grip to pull that forward. Oh, hell. Fuck me in the goat ass. Fucking spring just fell off. God damn it. So that means that's gonna have to go. That actually isn't too bad, I don't think. I can get that to pop. Get that to pop. Yeah, little fucker. is going on with that? Sit, boo boo, sit. All right, one brush is good. I believe both brushes are good. Let's give it a bump. Christ, the way this is going, I'm gonna need a bump. Nope. So, what else is wrong with it? Are the brushes seat or are they stuck? Let's see. Can't really tell. Looks like the brush is popped. Oh, come on, you asshole, Spring. Jesus Christ. This motor, it may come loose because it just fucking shit the bed. That's also a possibility. Wouldn't be a big deal if I could run down, you know, salvos and fucking pick up a starter for it. Spring, where's the spring? Which should be all the way. The brushes. Like I can't get it to shove down anymore. Get this spring to calm down. Well, I haven't looked at chat in like fucking 5 hours. Holy shit. Tell it fuck you. Don't really do anything, but you feel better. I've been telling this thing to go fuck yourself a lot. I just don't know about spending 2K on one redneck. Yes, don't. At this point, do not purchase this fucking thing. Spend less money on a better engine that's easier to build. Because, I mean, and maybe it's a little easier if you understand fucking Chinese instructions, because most of the manual is in Chinese. Okay. That one's set. That one is seated. I think I can push on that. Doesn't move. It's seated the same it was. Let's double check this. I got voltage, yeah. So I know the back's good. Good. So that starter's dead. Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm just gonna have to start going over this thing while we are. I mean, I guess I'll take it off, see if there's something else that I have missed and putting that back together. Just for kicks. I just rotated it. Maybe a possibility of it being in a weird spot. Not even a spark. Alright. Alright, so what I'll end up doing is taking it off, see if I can do something with the starter, punching it in the fucking face. Like, obviously we know we're close, but at this point I can't spend days and days on line trying to sort it out, because it just gets frustrating for everybody. So I'll start dicking with this offline, and once I get it going, we'll go with it, and I'll update you as I go. I'll mess with it some on Sunday. And we'll go from there. Like, I may actually have to, like I'm actually seriously at this point, like, we sorted out some of the other issues with it, but I may actually have to, like, try and get in touch with, like, Johnny Q90 or something. Because he knows this engine very well, and maybe he's got some tips and tricks or something to help me out here, because like, everything is just falling apart on this fucking thing. So, alright. Yeah, we're gonna stick to, like, simpler engines for the future, I think. Or a full-size version of an engine, not a Chinese clone miniaturized. God damn. Like, this was supposed to be a fun fucking project for everybody, you know what I mean? Alright, let me switch cameras back here. Oh. I should probably mute the mic when I do that. Alright, let's see where we're at with the poll. Holy shit. Buy an engine, stand, and build a one-to-one engine. More value, less headache, probably cheaper. Yeah, actually, yeah, for $2,000 I could get a pretty nicely worked over 350. Christ, at this point, maybe I should just go out to the garage and we'll just start working on that 355. Well, 350, 30 over. God, I do need to check that engine. Since I haven't touched it in a minute. Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, it's been a generally enjoyable experience. It's cool to see all the stuff miniaturized. It'd just be cooler to see it getting more than a few pops out of it every once in a while. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do just do some detail work on it. Does it sound better cranking in person? Nah, it just sounds like it just sounds like a screaming electric engine. But yeah, I'll just go over. I'll get some time Sunday. I'll mess around with it. I'll take probably an hour or two Sunday. I'll see what I can come up with. Maybe possible. What's up, Deltic? To make an adapter to spin it from a cordless drill. Use RC parts instead. That's, yeah, this is pulling over 50 amps out of that battery pack. So, and I've used that. That's how I started my helicopter. But that's, there's a lot more resistance in this than, like a nitro engine. Because instead of moving, you know, a crank, connecting rod and piston, usually not even a bearing in there, maybe a pin in there somewhere, you know, instead of moving 4 or 5 parts, this is moving, you know, the crank, 8 pistons, camshaft, valves, chain, the accessory belts. So, but yeah, it would be nice to do that, but I'd need a big motherfucking drill to do that. But either way, yeah, why don't we do a tootly toot, and then I'm gonna scootily scoot. Yeah, I gotta remember this for work. Fucking hell. And either way, I'm going to let's do a toot, and then we'll roll, and we'll fucking just eat an MRE tomorrow and talk about something else. So, cheers everybody. Hook a nitro engine up as a starter. Yeah, I fucking might need to. What is a high turn 380 motor? High turn 380 motor. I'd love to see this. Look at that. Oh, right, one of those. Yeah, well, apparently this is like a fucking some sort of airsoft engine or something. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. Thing happened. Toast. Ah, Norman with the toast. We can do another one of those. Let that absorb. So, cheers everybody that's been hanging out through the chaos and fun and chaos and everything of dealing with this. Like, we're really close. Like, I feel like we can get it going. I'm just going to need to do it offline just so I can, like, tinker and dick around and not keep everybody bored. But either way, cheers to that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking there, C2S. See if I can find something a little oompier. That's a 3 to 6 volt motor. Yeah, I got to find something that just, I don't know, holds together. But, all right, well, I mean, we got some more pops out of it. It doesn't seem to be fucking guzzling fuel anymore, so that's a positive. So I think we got the fuel situation worked out. And yeah, I said situation. We know we're getting spark to the cylinders. We know I'm a little gassy. Yeah. I'm going to go over this thing with a fine-tooth comb, through the manual, through what I can find out, reach out to Johnny, Q90, if I can figure out a way to get in touch with him. I'm sure there's a way. And go from there. I've been messing with RC stuff for 25 years. That motor is a simple replacement. Redneck, loving life. Okay. Yeah, I'll pull it back out and see. I assume you can just pop the gear carrier off of it and just slap it on the other motor. Record a short and tag him. Possibly. Yeah, if I can't figure out a way to get in touch with him, I may do that. They're like, help me, Johnny. You know, something like one of those little dillios. But I think if I'm going to do that, I'm going to make sure I have a starter going. So that way he's not giving me tips and I'll be like, yeah, I'll get back to you in a couple weeks or whatever. So I'll pull that all back apart, get the starter off, see what kind of motor it is. I'll keep that 380 thing in mind. I just need to find something in 12 volts. And, nominal 12 volts. Obviously, DC motors are pretty variable. But, yeah, we'll progress. Discord. Let me pull it up. I think the link in the description is old. See, the problem is I'm not a community, like official community Discord, so my invite link expires every week. You used to just be able to get a permanent link, but now it expires every week because they're trying to force you to become one of their community things so that you're forced to abide by a bunch of fucking guidelines, and they probably just own everything of yours at that point. There's the current Discord link. It's not super busy over there, but feel free to stop by and lend a recommendation if you got one there, Redneck. Or anybody else. What's for dinner? Chicken salad sub with tomatoes, raw red onions, lettuce, tomatoes, raw red onions, Old Bay, extra fresh pepper, fork and knife. Because it's one of those subs that's so stuffed and oversized that you kind of can't really eat it like a fucking thing, especially since it's chicken salad. So I just fucking fork and knife it just to make it easier. Can you post? Oh, oh shit, my bad. I posted it in. That didn't go to Twitch? Huh. Oh, yeah, I put it in the window that should have sent it to Twitch, but yeah, hold on. Twitch. There you go. Sorry about that. That's supposed to be both over there. What the fuck you doing, bud? That's weird. Alright, so that chat doesn't do everything. I have a chat window that's supposed to be common chat. A small steam hit or miss engine. Yeah, I'm going to order a few simpler, smaller engines off of Engine DIY. And that'll be what we start on after we get some more Lego stuff going on. Then we'll get back to some engine stuff. But yeah, okay. See, that's good. That's Discord there. Everybody's good. Okay. Well, I'll talk to everybody tomorrow night if you stop by for a chicken burrito bowl, MRE. It actually would have started about 20 minutes ago. So, no link. It didn't post the link on Twitch. I just posted it. Should I do like that or something? Like I'm seeing it. Dude report. Dude is good. Dude's been good. Popped in now. Okay. That's weird. Maybe it doesn't like when you start with a link. I had to space it out there. That's weird. Okay. So Phasma, I tried to catch you, what was that? Was that this morning or last night? I caught you for like a brief second, but then I had to do something. But I'll keep an eye out for you. Yeah, Phasma's on, streams on Twitch too. I'll post some pics of my 12-foot tall RC crawler crane. Holy shit, yes, absolutely, Redneck. Fucking right. Just don't talk about excavators too much around C2S. He's a little sensitive on that topic. Chicken burrito bowl sounds pretty good. Yeah, seems like the Mexican-y style stuff has been pretty good so far. So probably Monday was my birthday stream. Glad you could make it. Yeah, I didn't like it was one of those kind of doing things. I was going to say hi, but I was in the middle of a bunch of stuff. But at least I got a view on there for you. But yeah, I will talk to everybody tomorrow and then Saturday if you don't stop by for the, what the hell is playing? Oh, if you don't stop by for the MRE. Yeah, thanks again for hanging out. Talk to everybody then, and I am out of here in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya.